Please silence your cell phones now. It's not live, it's on demand. VOD H3 Videos on Demand. Welcome everybody, this is your host Ethan Klein, welcoming you back to the greatest show in the game. People are humming and hollering about H3's new show, Am I the A-Hole? This is we're buzzing, or better known as What's in the A-Hole. Joined today, we have special guests, of course, the lovely, the dynamic mom and dad, Gary and Dawn. Beloved cast members here sitting with us today. The whole gang is here. And of course, we'll be emceed by the great Morgan, who will be leading us. And Morgan, how are you feeling? Very assholish today.
Yeah, very assholish today.
Very exciting. Very exciting.
First story. Am I the asshole for suggesting my wife lower her standards so she'll be less overwhelmed? My wife, 37 female, and I, male, 38, have 3 kids, 12, 10, and 8. She is in a constant state of overwhelm and very easily irritated, constantly complaining how it's all too much. I'm of course happy to help and do my fair share for the kids or the household, but it's never enough because her standards are too damn high. She insists one of us has to be up at 6:45 every morning to make sure the kids are ready and make the bus, which comes at 7:45. I told her they're old enough to not need that much help already. They can all dress themselves and pour themselves cereal and milk. There is no reason why we have to be up. She says that cereal isn't a good enough breakfast. They need something more substantial, especially the 12-year-old, and that the 10-year-old has ADHD and will definitely struggle without help in the morning. And anyway, she wants to see them off and kiss them goodbye for the day. So she gets up. I don't. Then she gets upset that I never give her a morning off when all she needs to do is just take the morning off when she wants and let the kids handle themselves. Also, she is super strict about screen time during the week and is exhausted and snappy from arguing about it with the kids and upset I don't support her strict limit of 2 hours a day. I say as long as the homework is done, why not until bed? She says it's not healthy for them. They need to play outside or with games and toys, read some books, just entertain themselves in more ways than one. I agree they should enjoy other things, but not seeing why we have to make such a rigid limit. She also likes to get out on weekends and do stuff like zoos, museums, etc., and then complains about the planning for the outing and how grouchy the youngest gets by the end. And again, I say, let's just chill at home, and voila, you've cut the work. I'm an engaged and active parent. I'm not trying to get out of it, but I don't think I should have to help my wife dig herself out of her own self-created holes. She creates stress for herself and then turns to me to alleviate it, which I think is unfair. Am I the asshole for telling her she needs to do less and then she won't need this level of help?
What an interesting premise. This feels so real world.
Yeah.
What's your guys' take on that? You have
This is real. This guy is actually real, what he wrote.
What, is it that crazy to you?
He's an asshole.
Wow.
He's a total asshole.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Okay, interesting.
I agree.
So what's
Are
your
you sure
rationale?
about that? You know?
I'm way sure about that.
And Dad, you seem to be taking it personally.
Wow, I thought I was hiding my emotions pretty well.
Well, why do you say he's an asshole? Why don't you unpack that?
Well, he doesn't help in the morning. Children need structure.
Oh, really? Who was cooking me breakfast in the morning when I was 12? Were you?
I don't remember that part back.
Right, yeah. Yeah, sure.
No, it's true.
But see, you're being a little judgmental because, like I just touched on, you guys, and I'm talking to Mom because she's the one going to bat for you're going against the husband. I don't think you cooked me breakfast one time in my life on a weekday.
Oh, Ethan, you're crazy. No.
Not once in my life.
Well, first of all, she's a stay-at-home
Dad, am
mom.
I wrong?
Sounds like.
Am I wrong?
I worked.
Okay. So but still,
But you need help. Your parenting is a duo. I mean, it's you have to. it's always in a relationship, it's going to be 60-40. And the woman is usually the 60%.
True.
But this guy,
He sounds like the world's most boring person. Doesn't want to leave the house, doesn't want to go to museums, doesn't want to go outside. Like, dude, get a life.
well, it's, in from the beginning of time, mothers, when they had to clean the house or do stuff, they would put their kids in front of the TV. It was a babysitter. And that's pretty much what is going on with the computer, I think.
But I don't know how much the kids are actually using. She says 2 hours a day. And I personally, on the screen time thing, I agree. Like, if they spent all day playing and at school and they did their homework and everything, like, I don't care if they watch tablet.
Everything's computer.
You know? And I remember fighting with you guys about, like, when I was on my computer and it was constant fighting, but like looking back on reflecting on the time I spent on the computer when I was younger, I don't regret it, and I don't think it was bad for me or anything like that, right?
You know, all your fans know that you have Tourette's.
What?
And the doctor told me not to let you be on it too much because it would spark the light or something had an effect.
That's true, but that's true of like little handheld. Certain types of games trigger my Tourette's. Not all games.
Okay, well, at the time,
but like a Game Boy definitely. Is like
he would say to me, "You got to get him off of that. It's just making it worse."
But the computer games didn't do that to me. I don't think they didn't trigger it. Like, the same way.
I don't know. But there's nothing wrong with kids playing on a computer, but not overboard where that's
okay.
It's a babysitting.
Let's talk about this. Would it kill you to make me some scrambled eggs in the morning? You know, you care more about these hypothetical kids.
You had cereal. You had food. You had orange juice.
Yeah, and
toast and.
Yeah.
When you were little,
did he have to make it for himself, or
how
did you?
Old are these kids?
At what age?
At what age? Yeah.
Middle school. Middle school.
That's older than what this is.
Oh,
This
come
is
on.
8, 10, and
the
12.
youngest.
So what grade is 12?
Well, 12 would be, I guess, 7th grade-ish.
Yeah,
so that is middle school.
At
That's
7th
true.
grade,
But
by 6th grade, I was on my own.
But there's an 8-year-old.
And a 10-year-old.
The 8-year-old needs help.
He's taking
That's
this,
like 4th grade.
The
or something,
10-year-old
right? Or 3rd grade.
taking this personally.
I think, yeah. And I think when I was 10, I was on my own. I'll be honest.
Well, you know, when you have your first child, you really dote on every little thing. Second child, okay. Third child, they pretty much raise themselves.
Yeah.
That's kind of true.
Good thing you had
But-
an older sister and
Yeah.
brother to
Yeah,
take care of you.
Yeah,
No,
Jessica's 10 years older, so she wasn't even
she-
there. I didn't even really know her until I was like 18.
What are you talking about?
What?
You're so weird.
What? She moved out of the house when I was 8.
Is this his problem or your problem?
Well, I don't know because you seem to have a lot of sympathy.
And you know what? It says here. Okay, what else did they say? Cereal milk. That there's nothing wrong with cereal and milk. That's okay.
Depends what cereal.
But obviously, this child has some. What
The 10-year-old has ADHD.
Okay, so maybe that requires a little different nutrition. And what else?
Nutrition?
I mean, basically, you know what? I remember. Okay, I'm going to tell a story.
Uh-oh.
Story time.
We're going way back. When you guys were just born, and with all three of you, I was going to throw you guys all out the window because I was so tired, and I said, "Gary, you got to get up and help me."
Oh, but that is with all
God.
respect, with all due respect, and I mean this in the best way. Maybe I shouldn't use the word I'm thinking of.
No, don't.
I was gonna say. Okay, I'm gonna just say it.
No, don't say it. Don't say it.
And
He
the
didn't
child
change
in the child rearing department, you were old school, which is to say, not helpful.
Right.
Which is to say,
It's like this guy.
you weren't there. Okay. No, I'm kidding. It wasn't that bad.
No, it's just that guys think that a woman's job is to do certain things, and a guy listen, you guys are from a different generation, and
True.
I see that both of you are hands-on so much more than even when with Jessica and Brian,
No, you're
were
right.
going
Things
through it.
definitely have
Yeah,
changed, which
things
is
have
good.
changed.
And this guy needs to step.
Well, so
that's all I'm saying.
ultimately, I do ultimately agree with you that it's hard to tell how reliable his narration is. Right? He could be kind of underplaying ultimately a marriage is all about compromise, and like while it might be that she's doing too much, he's not doing enough, and it's all everything's about meeting in the middle. And I don't know how much she's compromising to meet his like laziness, but he's clearly not giving it at all. Like, you didn't wake up once. Like, your wife is angry at you. She's saying, "Can you help me wake up at 6:45?" Like, you're not doing it once, never, not at all. Like, that's fucked up.
Doesn't seem right.
No.
Oh, really? When did you make me breakfast in the morning?
I will say, in my house, my dad didn't do anything either.
Yeah, it's a generational.
But I saw the generational like change, the need for it, but it was like behind, because like my mom at some point did get a job. She was a stay-at-home mom at first, but then she did get a
When
job.
you guys got older.
When I went to first grade, she got a job.
Oh.
But when she went to work, he still did nothing.
Right.
So she had to work and do everything.
Exactly.
So there was like the change takes time. It was behind.
I would say dad is old school. Your dad is old school.
Yeah.
But it's true. We can't pretend like there was 50 years ago, the standards for fathers was a lot.
Completely
Well,
different.
and it's old U.S. school versus old Israeli school also, and those are two very different schools.
Yeah.
Well, 50 years ago, the norm was that the dad went to work and the mom
Why do you
stayed
keep
at
saying?
home.
Why do you keep
yeah,
saying
well,
50?
when I
Ethan?
stayed at home with you kids.
50.
Did I not say 50?
It's not. It's more than 50.
Were you a kid 50 years ago?
No, I'm just, no, not, you're good point. Good point.
Did you finally cop to it?
Dude, I honestly, Dan, pretty close. Dan thinks I'm 50 and
Well, his sister's 50. Well, almost 50.
do you think I look 50?
No.
No
Well,
way.
then tell Dan.
You think he looks 50?
He's so rude.
This guy doesn't even have
Great
hair.
for his
Look
age.
how good
Yeah.
he looks. Ethan looks fantastic.
It's just this is.
This is how I remember.
fantastic.
I've been
When
saying that he was
lost all that
40 for the
weight.
last 7 years.
This is the Ethan that I know.
Listen,
He
I've been
looks great.
Listen, I've been
Look like
saying
your
that
old
I've been
self.
saying that he's 40 for the last 7 years. He just turned 40 like 2 months ago. I got to step up on my game. We got to start building the narrative that this man is 50.
How old do I look, Mom? Give the number.
If I didn't know you,
Yeah.
I would think you were in your 30s.
Okay, well, that's 1 year. I was just 39 like a few months
Well,
ago.
you know,
Good
I
guess.
mean, come
No, give me a
on.
number.
Like,
Say a number.
I don't know, 32, 33.
That's how I know my mom's been lying to me my whole
No,
life.
that's how you know your mom loves you. is the way that you
Exactly.
should take
Your
that.
mother
Dad,
loves
when I
you.
met him, he was 21 and he had a huge gray streak.
Yeah.
hair.
He did too, and I
Gray
loved it.
hair makes
I thought it was
people
so
think-
cool.
Yeah.
You think that's the... But anyway, so if there's nothing else to add, we can give a verdict on this one, I
Okay,
feel
he's
like.
full of baked beans.
Is
I think
full of
overall,
baloney.
this guy's the asshole, right? I mean,
Yeah.
Yes, even I
Yeah.
have to agree.
Even
my dad
though like
agrees. That's no good, dude.
it's hard to tell like where she is in this because we're only hearing his side, but
Right.
he at the very least should try to do like half, like meet her halfway, like you were saying.
If he was saying this about kids that were like 16, 15, and 13,
Right.
Right.
I could understand it a little bit more.
Yeah.
The 8-year-old especially, and then the 10-year-old who has ADHD, those kids need some help.
Yeah.
Like, come on.
Yes.
Just give him an Adderall and send him on his
There
way.
you go.
What, do you need an extra Adderall in the morning, sweetheart? To make some poor cereal?
I mean, it sounds like she's trying to
Oh.
be the perfect mom, which might be
Yeah,
hard
she might
to
need
do,
to chill.
but he needs
She might
to
need
step
chill
up.
a little
Ethan
bit.
and Hila, do you guys ever feel like overwhelmed as parents? You guys tend to just seem like pretty cool, calm, collected.
Is
about
this
it
a
all the
real
time, but-
question?
But I don't. Yeah, I don't know. I don't like
I
see
think
that side of you guys.
If you
so
don't
I'm
feel
just curious.
overwhelmed as a parent, you're not.
It's
You're not.
Yeah.
We are always in survival mode.
Pretty
It's
much
just
until
like
they go to sleep. From the minute we go home to
the
second
minute
they
they're
go to
all
sleep,
sleeping, where it's
they're
like,
fighting for our
okay, we
lives.
made it through another day.
Whenever that is.
I have to say,
Whenever,
though,
yes,
yeah. I
Because
have to
on
say-
summer break, Bruce doesn't. He's up until 11.
Yeah, he's up.
He's
But,
not back. He's still not in school.
You know, for your viewers,
Or he didn't go back. He didn't finish
These guys
summer
are the
yet.
best parents.
Oh.
Honest to God, all the attention that you give your boys and really, you guys are great parents. I have to
Thank
say,
you.
that. And it's
you.
not because I'm biased, even though I
But
am
we
biased.
do love our boys.
No, they're great parents. They really are.
Thank you.
We love our.
They're great kids.
Yes.
We got great kids.
The Klein boys.
But I was going to say, based on what, in reaction to what you were saying, is I have to imagine if we had her account, it would be even worse for
It
him.
would be even
right?
worse.
So even by his retelling he's the asshole. God knows if we heard from her how much worse it would be. Yeah, so dude, it's not 1950. It's not 1990.
Yeah.
Wake the fuck up, dude. Pour some cereal. So that's it. We've the rating has been issued. And that's how we do it here today at the H3 show, coming at you live, VOD. Live on a VOD, coming at you, video on demand.
Video, we've recorded.
VOD on demand, coming at you.
Do it live!
The 28th, 2025 of August, coming at you not live from Los Angeles.
Live, not live.
Guys.
No pot. It's Thursday. This will air on like Sunday or something.
Sunny
It's
day,
not
a little
even remotely
overcast
live.
today. How we feeling out there in Los Angeles, everybody?
The weather is not going to be useful because it will be Sunday by the time people see this.
All right. Thank you, Dan. Everybody. That's Dan. Let's throw it on back to Morgan for another Am I the Asshole?
Am I the asshole for telling my boyfriend his baby voice isn't cute?
Oh my God, what?
Dicey.
I, 26 female, and my boyfriend, 25 male, have been together for 3 years. He's been super great to me, and we don't usually argue, but this has completely blown up. He started acting like a baby/little kid.
Hate.
It started with the occasional baby voice and sleeve pull,
Hate.
even though he's over half a foot taller than me. But it's gotten out of hand. He started doing it during bedroom time.
Oh, no!
And I'm sorry you have to read this. He says, "Mummy made me
No,
come.
stop it.
Now we have to clean up." And
What, the
so many
parents
other
are
things
here.
I actually don't even want to write.
Write it. I want to know what he said. Write it.
I've
lady.
asked him so many times to stop because it's driving me insane.
Yeah.
I can't have a normal conversation with him, and it's constant. It pushed the line when we were at the grocery store, and he ran down the aisle yelling, "Please, can we get the hot chalky?"
No way.
Stop
So many
it.
people were staring, and I started to tear up a little.
Crying.
He then followed me out of the store saying, "Mummy, why are you
No
angry at
shot.
me?"
Okay, this is crazy.
I gave up when we went out with some friends for brunch, and he ordered chicken tendies and fries and a big Coke, even though it make my tum-tum hurt. I genuinely thought I was going to cry. I was so disgusted, and everyone else at the table, including the waitress, were uncomfortable. I apologized to the waitress and pulled him aside and asked him what the fuck was wrong with him. He acted stupid at first, but realized I wasn't playing. Then got an attitude and said he thought he was being funny, being a kid, and being a kid was better than being an adult.
Don't be ignorant. Being a kid is much better than being a grown-up.
I cracked it and raised my voice and said he wasn't cute or funny, and it was disgusting and embarrassing. I told him acting like a kid isn't going to bring it back, and he needs to cut it out. He got angry with me and called me a fat bitch who hates fun.
My God.
I was so done and genuinely upset and left without saying
Calling you a
anything.
fat
I
bitch?
sent money to my friend for my food and apologized to her and said sorry to the waitress too. I woke up this morning to calls and texts from his family and Facebook posts about me being a bitch, etc.
What?
I answered
You
a
can say
call
bitch.
from his mom, and she
Mom.
said I was a couple colorful words and screamed at me for at least a minute, saying I was heartless. I didn't say anything, blocked everyone on his side of the family. Now I don't know what to do. He never came home, but I assume he's at his mom's place, and I think I was a bit rude, honestly. I don't think I went too far, though. I asked him to stop, and it's actually revolting. But I need another opinion. Am I the asshole?
Okay, let me say first. Chief has a strong
Chief, what do you think?
What do you think? What do you think?
Chief, are you doing a baby voice right now?
Hold on, I gotta cuddle my dog.
Well, that's what happens if you marry Oedipus. I guess you're going to have to put up with those kind of.
While Ethan is doing that, I will tell you my opinion. I think the relationship is over, and it should stay over.
Yeah, I
Who's a
agree.
creep? What, did he go back to his mom's house to get his diaper changed?
Mommy?
Now I'll say this: when me and Hila started dating, like when we were like very young, like 19 or whatever,
Yeah.
there was a time for a couple years where we did like you remember we had like a voice we talked to each other in.
You did?
Did we?
You don't remember?
Like,
Tell
There
me
was like
more.
it was like a cute couple voice.
Good
you know?
God.
okay, but
Oh,
not
no.
like childlike.
No, it was Do you know what I'm talking about even?
Hila has a horrified look on
Give
his
us an
face.
example.
I'm
No, I
horrified.
honestly don't even
I am
remember.
horrified
In the cutesy
that he
way.
would bring it up now because people will think that it's like this.
Right.
Well, no, but I think a lot of people do that in fresh relationship. They have these like cutesy voices that
They have names for each other.
Yeah, they have
Yes.
cutesy names and stuff. Now, obviously, these are grown-ups. We were not grown-ups at the time. Me and Hila
Sure.
don't do that now. We haven't done that. You know what I mean? I think there was a certain point in our lives where we felt like we were becoming grown-ups and we just stopped doing it.
Yeah.
Because we're like, this is weird. We should stop doing it.
Can you do it? Can you do what the
I
voice
don't
sounded like?
remember. I genuinely don't remember.
Come on, Ethan.
No, it wasn't a baby
Come on,
thing.
Ethan.
It wasn't,
take
that's
a
why, like,
voice.
why would you even bring it up? Because it was definitely not a baby thing.
Well, I'm just saying. And I think most people know what I'm talking about.
Yes,
I-
I definitely do.
Really?
Yeah.
Really? Oh,
What?
I have no clue.
This is a
lot
normal
of
thing.
Boys like
Did we ever do that? We never did
do that.
Like,
I've noticed.
being cute with each other.
Yeah.
Yeah, not like
Not baby-like,
mommy
though.
made me cry, but
Yeah,
like
not like this.
but like hey pretty,
Yeah.
hey, pretty, like it's something like that.
Right.
But when he's like, "Oh, we made such a big mess in
No.
the bed," like, what the fuck?
No, absolutely
Then
not.
it's shifting into weird fetish
Yeah,
territory,
he
which
needs to be put
I do
down.
not like. And when your girl's getting the ick from you, from you pretending to be a child, that's game ending.
Yeah.
His family
This is
sounds
ending.
awful too. I think she maybe should
Right.
get into witness protection and just get as far away
I
from
agree.
those people as she can.
This woman
'cause
needs
that's-
to get away. And
Nothing
then,
good will come of this.
And then all of a sudden he goes from being, "Oh, what's wrong?" And he goes, "You fat bitch."
Yeah, right.
Fuck you. Like, this dude is sick, man. He has two modes. Baby needs his diaper changed, and like Harley Davidson Hell's Angel.
Right.
Fuck you, fat bitch. You fat bitch.
Yeah.
The fact that even the mom
relationship is
called her.
definitely over. I would run out the door.
I mean, yeah,
Yes.
the fact that his mom called to chew her out kind of explains where he got this
Yeah.
whole thing from.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think there's no contest here.
No brainer.
He's not just an asshole. He's a weirdo.
Dad and I have some good friends, and her husband always calls her Sunshine. But
That's cute.
That's sweet.
That's a nickname.
That's
Yeah.
That's cute.
Completely.
yeah.
All right. Well, I mean, on the count of three, let's all give our answers. 1, 2, 3. He
Is the asshole.
All right, everybody, coming at you, Los Angeles VOD style.
You
It's a
mean-
video bought on demand. Go ahead, coming at you from sunny Los Angeles.
You mean
All right,
he's
next
a poo-poo
one.
head?
He's a poo-poo
My
naughty boy.
dad.
I'm gonna start doing that to you in the bedroom.
No.
Oh, are you gonna
No, I
make
don't.
daddy?
No.
You gonna
Do
make
I-
daddy finish?
No.
I think I would off myself before you had a chance to. Coming at you guys, this is Ethan and the H3 crew and parents and wife. Respond to Reddit. Totally original format. Anybody who says otherwise is a farce and a defamer. Zach, how's it going back there?
I'm doing wonderful, Ethan. How are you doing today?
It's such a great day, and I'm so glad to hear from you, Zach. Always a pleasure.
Always a pleasure. A tip of the hat to you, boss.
I accepted and tipped back, sir.
Oh.
My hat stays tipped to you, my friend.
Oh, call me circumcised.
Hey
because
now.
I'm tipped.
Hey now. Well, Morgan, let's throw it on back to you for another Am I the Asshole? Oh, we know what you should do is get like a game show audience of Am I the Asshole? Can we do that in AI? We could probably have an AI make that for us immediately.
No promises.
Try it.
That's hard.
We'll try it for the next one, or we
Yeah.
can pipe it in.
When we get our laugh track, our like 3-person laughter group, we can have them do Am I the Asshole?
Oh, we have
Yeah.
an idea. We're gonna set up a bleacher, and we're gonna get 3 people from Craigslist with big laughs to sit there with mics and laugh at everything I say.
I like that.
Okay.
It's gonna be so damn good. The show's gonna be elevated. All right, Morgan, why don't you take us away and bring us on home?
All right.
What was that?
Dad, 60 male, is giving all his money to a 21-year-old he met while driving Uber. I'm at a loss. My dad met a 21-year-old while driving for Uber, and now I'm watching what looks like a slow-motion train wreck. She told him she was homeless,
Oh.
so he started paying for her hotel, got her a job, bought her a car, and in total has given her around $20,000 just in 2 months.
Wow.
The worst part, he doesn't have that kind of money. He's borrowed some from me under false pretenses, which I now know went straight to her, and his credit score is in the 300s.
Oh.
That's
People have tried to
remarkably
warn
low.
him.
That's real bad.
People have tried to warn him. Her friend called him saying she's still with her ex and using him. Her
Ugh.
ex's mom said the same thing. Every time she tells my dad, they're just jealous or dislike her. It's beyond surreal. He looks like Danny DeVito, no offense to the man, has nothing in savings,
Icon.
and yet thinks this 21-year-old is in love with him. They've known each other for 2 months, and he's already tattooed her name on him. He's even had the police recover the car he bought her multiple times until the last time when she got him to sign it over to her officially. He swears she never asks for anything, but somehow he's hemorrhaged $20K since meeting her. I don't know how to make him see it. I'm torn between trying to intervene or stepping back until he crashes and then helping pick up the pieces. But it's getting worse fast.
So I have a friend that their grandpa had something similar happen to them.
This is real.
He was older and he was kind of sick. So towards the end of his life, he met this young girl and she was like his girlfriend all of a sudden. And she made him change the will that everything goes to her.
That's big time.
Whoa.
And it was a big drama in my friend's
Was he
family.
getting the glug glug 3000 at least?
Totally.
I don't know what that is.
You don't know what the glug glug 3000 is?
I think I know. He was
that
so
noise?
old too. I don't know
You didn't know
what.
if he could.
I don't know
I was
what
gonna
was.
say, you know.
But yeah, the whole family was trying to, make him wake up from the situation, and he wouldn't.
Wow.
And it was a big problem. It is really sad, and it's something that actually happens a lot to people.
It seems like it's a common fleece.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm low
But
key.
obviously she's not an asshole, and he's a victim.
Yeah.
He's a victim.
I don't
He's
see
a
him-
sucker, but he's also a victim. He's an old guy.
I-
If he's a guy that looks like Danny DeVito, he's probably just, he's probably he never
He
got
likes the
from
attention.
women.
He's enjoying the attention.
Yeah, it's for
Well,
his,
if she's just taking advantage of him like this, that would seem to make her the asshole.
Yeah, without a doubt.
yeah, of course. I don't think that's in question. I mean, she might even be a criminal for all I know.
Possible.
I think that is a criminal
But at
act.
what point does it become a fair exchange? Like how many glug glugs?
True love.
He's
True love.
He's
It
a
could be
six.
true love.
I don't know.
What were you guys to say? They met in an Uber. That's beautiful. You never know where love can
I'm
happen.
straight up in the market for like a 90-year-old rich man who's like possibly sick.
Tell that to
And a pending will.
seriously. Tell that to what's the Beverly Hills housewife Jane?
Oh, yeah.
That everyone hates.
Jen Shaw?
No, not her.
Okay, which one? Which one?
The one that everybody.
Oh, Beverly. Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay, which one?
Erica Jane.
Erica Jane.
Oh yeah. Tell that to Erica Jane. She was madly in love with her husband, who was like 50 years older than her,
Yeah.
until he went dement. He literally got dementia, and then all of a sudden, obviously, she had to leave him, and she couldn't take care of him and stuff. And there was a bit
That's
of crime.
not what
There was a bit of
happened.
crime too.
I remember
Yeah,
that.
there was a lot of crime.
And then also there was this famous case of somebody married.
Anna Nicole Smith.
Yeah, Anna Nicole Smith
Yeah.
married some old ass dude.
Icon.
I do
Yeah.
remember those.
She timed it
photos.
well
I
because he
think that-
died like a
It's
year
smart.
after she buried him.
And she
I think
did
they were
from that.
truly in love.
But it didn't work
Personally.
out well for her either
You
in
know,
the long run.
men that age, they are delusional. I mean, but they're so
Delusional.
They're
So
longing for
gentle.
love, and they get the attention from you.
Look
Oh,
at this.
wow, look at that.
You're gonna look me
So
in the
funny.
face and tell me that they were not in love.
I think
They are a lovely couple.
Low key, that's me. That's gonna be me, my
Stop
boyfriend.
it.
I should
That's
point.
like
I should
her
point out though.
great grandfather.
I should point out though.
I'm a hustler.
He was a very wealthy dude, whereas the guy in this story, as his daughter describes it, is penniless. So it's very
Right.
much
Wealthy
She's
to
take
just
her.
advantage
squeezing
of a
money
penniless
out of
Wealthy
man.
to her.
But it is wealthy to her. She already got $20,000 in like
suppose
2
in a car.
months.
Anna Nicole Smith's elderly husband was J. Howard Marshall II. He was a billionaire oil tycoon. Get that oil money.
Grandpa's feeling a little
Squeeze his ass like a fucking fresh oil find.
Oh.
Squeeze the oil out
Pump
straight
that
out of
thing,
him.
baby.
The two were married.
Drill, baby, drill.
Exactly. The two were married in 1994 when he was 89 and she was 26. I mean,
Sister.
come on.
That's the
Marshall
thing.
passed away 14 months after they were married. Talk about a bullseye.
That's too long.
my God.
That is way too long.
And I think there was a lot of legal hassling after
Yeah.
that,
I believe
the will
so.
and the family.
Yeah.
Smith was not actually even included in the will. So this guy, who got
Wow.
played actually in the end, which led to a highly publicized, lengthy legal fight with Marshall's family over his fortune. The court battle continued even both Smith and Marshall's son had died. Wow. Wow. Well, I mean, again, yeah. Who's to say? I mean, who's to say? I mean, look at this.
Yeah.
She deserves that money.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's
I mean,
all her.
She
Wow.
worked hard for
Come
it.
on. You telling me that's not passion?
Look at that one is so beautiful.
Look at this.
Her on his-
She's
Look
so
my
big.
God.
at this wedding.
That is so chic.
Like she's kissing the crypt keeper.
Yeah,
Oh
it looks
my
like she's marrying
God.
Yoda.
Looks,
Yeah,
like
this
he's
is
not
good. I was thinking the same
awake.
thing.
He looks like he's in a coma.
Come on.
Oh my God.
Even in hospice, she was there.
Happier than ever.
Her
You
day
know.
was close.
Their first and last Christmas together.
She went from what looks like what's his name, the Playboy Bunny guy.
Hugh
Hugh
Hefner.
Jackman?
She's like,
There
he
he
was
is.
not
Wow.
old enough. Fast forward. He's so old, his picture looks faded.
I wonder if
Looks like a memory.
I wonder if he did a baby talk
Good
with
one,
her.
Ethan.
If he did a what?
If he did baby talk with her.
He
did a good job.
He
He's
did
like, I
baby
poo-poo.
boomer talk with
He,
her.
unironically, he did need a diaper change, folks.
Change my diaper.
The New York accent.
But there she is. And she died of an overdose. What happened to her?
She did.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sadly.
Oh,
I
that's
think
sad.
her daughter, who's looking just like her now, is ending up with some of the money, though, and is being raised by
Her father.
who has seemed like a really nice guy, good guy through all
Okay.
of this.
So anyway, in closing, on one hand, who are we to judge? Love is love, and I love love. But on the other hand,
We're here to judge.
Wait, before you
Yeah.
issue a verdict, though, hold on. Let me reframe it a little bit because, like you said, between her and her dad, there isn't really an asshole there.
No.
But I'm going to reframe the hypothetical here a little bit. She's asking if she should intercede. If she interceded and told her dad, you need
Okay,
to break up
that's-
with this girl, would she be an asshole for doing that? Does she have the right as his daughter?
I think she should try to intercede, but it sounds like she's tried a little bit already,
Yeah.
and he's just pretty committed to it. In which case, unfortunately, she's just gonna have to let him, like she said, unfortunately, let him run into the ground. And
Yeah.
I like what she said, that she would be there to help him pick up the pieces when it does eventually and inevitably crash.
Yeah.
So I think she's doing the right thing. You help if they'll let you, but you can't help them if they don't want it, right? So you have to wait for him to kind of ask or want or be open to getting help. And she's doing the right thing by being available, being ready to help her dad. And I think she's doing the right thing.
3 words. Power of attorney. How about that?
I was going to ask, would this be an appropriate situation if he doesn't back away for a conservatorship, in your opinion?
I don't think there's enough
don't
money
think
involved.
so.
Even we're talking about $20K. A conservatorship,
Yeah.
you have to get like a judge, a lawyer,
Right.
all this
Plus,
other shit.
Unfortunately-
he has to be of sound mind. It sounds like he's of sound mind.
Yeah.
Just,
Unfortunately, it's very sad, but I think it's going to be out of her hands. And
Right.
there's just not much to do.
Unfortunately.
She said he's 61.
Oh, that's young.
60. Yeah.
60.
61
Oh,
is
60 is like
That's
like,
young.
not
He's a
that
kid.
old,
Yeah.
Yeah. Got plenty more time to mess his life.
Yeah. The other guy at least was 89. And he was a billionaire. And by the way, took the dub in the end because he didn't even include her in the will. Although it seems like she fought for it and got some money. She got a significant
You
amount
know
of money.
how old Brad Pitt is?
Where did that come from?
He's 61, I think.
Okay.
That's a pretty good looking 61-year-old. I mean, if I was a young woman.
He ain't no Brad Pitt.
Yeah.
Okay, let's make that
We
very
don't
clear.
know for sure.
She said Danny DeVito, Mom.
She said, yeah, let's pull up Danny
Isn't that
DeVito.
old?
No, I agree. 61 isn't that old. Like, he knows what he's doing. He's not senile or anything like that.
Yeah.
So she's not the asshole. She's being a good daughter.
Yeah.
She's
Yeah.
concerned. She's doing what she can. And
Not the asshole.
On 3, everybody. 1, 2, 3.
Not the asshole.
All right. This is your host, Ethan Klein, coming at you VOD. On demand. Coming at you. Videos on demand.
Excellent story, boss.
That's
Excellent story.
Well, thank you for that. I'm glad you followed along. Zach, what would you have done in the old man's shoes?
Oh, I would save him. He needs help. Oh, we've all
What a
been
guy,
there. We
what a
have
guy.
all been there, right, Ethan?
Of course, Zach would have done the right thing, and I would never have thought any other thing of it.
Let me
Tim,
also say, those Viagra are tricky.
you never know, and sometimes at that age, you just need a penis pump. Throw it in
you
there,
do.
and I am tipping my hat to you, sir,
Are we
so
tipping?
much. People think I have Parkinson's.
Well, let's call you circumcised because there's a tip.
You already said that joke, Zach.
Well, I call that doubling down.
Well, I call that a VOD experience. It's a video VOD. Double it down, VOD. Coming at you. Dan, tipping that hat to you, my friend. And Morgan, tipping this hat on over to you. Let's do one more.
All right. All right. Let's do it.
I don't remember hearing that voice on the radio.
Today I
Oh,
fucked
God.
up.
What?
Bro, what? So this isn't a Am I the Asshole. This is a
No,
Today
this
I
is
Fucked Up.
a today I fucked
This
up.
is just for us to judge.
Yes. Today I fucked up. My mom touched my erect penis.
That's crazy.
What a start.
I'm in my room playing some video games when lo
Wait,
and
hold on.
behold,
This kind of ties back to the, oh, you want to change my diaper, mommy? Sounds like this guy.
No, it's part 2.
it's
This-
the same guy.
This was
The
his
same
fantasy.
guy?
If only they would have switched places.
Mommy?
Everyone would have been happy.
I'm in my room playing some video games when lo and behold, the random boner of the day decides to rear its big head. Immediately after, my mom comes home with the groceries and calls me to help her unload. No problem. I've been through middle school and high school, so I've naturally mastered the old tuck in the waistband trick naturally.
Now hold on there, Morgan. Do the
Yeah.
ladies know about the tuck in the race?
No, I have no idea what that
How
is.
old?
I've seen in middle school. I did see the top of a couple of penises.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, that's
Like
inappropriate.
during gym class.
That's crazy.
Not executing the technique properly.
No.
That is poor form.
So
That
it
is
used-
poor form.
It used to happen to me. When you're a teenager, in middle school, it was the worst. You would ride a bus, and even the slight vibrations would send you into a fully torqued
When you
situation.
first start hitting puberty as a young man, it's quite frequent.
It's relentless.
It's quite frequent.
The boys
And
in
it's
my
a
middle
problem.
school, they would
Oh
always
my
sit
God,
at
I'm
their
glad
desks
I'm-
with their thumbs up if,
Yes,
if
you
they
are.
were hard.
Why?
Wait, what?
To tell each other.
Oh, that's
Why? I don't want to
Isn't
know
that
my boys.
Yeah, no, I don't want to know.
That's
that.
crazy.
Isn't that
Your
nuts?
school's crazy.
Would they give each
You're
other
too,
like a
Morgan.
nod? Like,
It was crazy.
But yeah, getting off the bus, it was
7-Up.
pretty much a daily occurrence that there would have to be performed what's known as a tuck, in which you would tuck it under the waist of your pants, so that, and then you obviously cover it with your shirt, so that
Right.
you could walk around, you could resume your day without.
Do you remember the backpack move too? Backpack move was very handy.
I always put it felt like it
You
was.
pretend like you're
Did you
looking
know
through your
about this,
backpack. You
Eli?
put
Have
it
you ever heard
in
of
front of
this?
you.
I
Like, oh, I'm
only
looking
heard
for
about
something.
it from Ethan. I didn't know about it when I was little.
I still didn't know about it.
Good,
Now I'm
good.
almost 70.
Well, there are some women watching, I'm sure, whose minds are being blown right now. I did, of course. Sometimes you have to employ the backpack when the tuck would be too obvious, and of course the backpack I felt was too obvious and awkward. But at certain times you had to do it because it was just.
Well, that's why you busy yourself and pretend like, oh, I can't find this book.
We
Yeah.
we called it going from 6 to midnight. That's what we called it.
Oh my God.
Poetic.
Wait, Gary,
Isn't
did you know
midnight
about
at
it?
the top?
Oh.
Yeah, midnight's at the top, and then you're dangling at 6.
Oh, I
and
see,
Go
I
up,
see.
yeah. Watch talk, cock
And
talk.
sometimes
you know?
it would take so long. And when I would be torqued right when you're arriving at school, and you'd be like, "Please God,
That's
please God,
terrible.
just
Oh God.
let it go down. I'm not thinking of anything. I'm not moving. I'm not doing anything. Please God, just let it deflate before I get there." I would literally pray.
Oh God.
You ladies have no idea.
Apparently not.
Just like Elaine in Seinfeld said, I don't know how you guys walk around with those things.
Well, we make it happen, and we tip the top of that hat right to us, gentlemen. Thumbs up to our boys.
Call my moil because I need a new tip.
All right. Sorry, Morgan. Go ahead.
Okay. I go to the kitchen on the way to my garage with my erect dick pressing against my belly button. I see my mom already in the kitchen, turned and putting away some groceries in the cabinets. Hiya, mama, I
Don't
said
say that.
as I'm passing behind her. She makes some lighthearted joke I can't really recall right now, just as she's turning to face me, and in one motion, I see her reaching her arm out to give me a jokingly quick
Oh,
poke
no.
to my stomach.
Oh no!
Now I'm halfway convinced that humans have some kind of sixth sense where everything goes in slow motion when there is extreme danger or they're about to experience some terrible traumatic event.
Think you could
Because
break
that's exactly what happened. My body instinctively gave me a chance to get out of this happening. I jerked away, moving, trying to cower away at last moment as time seemed to stand still, but no, it was too late. Now, I'm not sure if moving caused everything to be in the perfect position for this to go down, but like a fucking homing missile, it lands. And it lands perfect. My mom's fingertip right on my erect penis. God damn it, it feels weird having to type that out. Her arm shoots back to her side, and in an instant, my brain registers that, yeah, that just happened. I look up to her, expecting some kind of confusion or an awkward apology, but instead she's angry and making a face that if I had to put words to, it would say, "How dare you make me touch your fucking erection," all caps. "I am your mother!" Like it's my fault. I abashedly shake my head and go on my way to get the groceries. We're going on as if it didn't happen, haven't, and never will talk about this with her ever, ever, ever.
And that's exactly how it should remain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Certain things happen between parents
Move
and
on.
children that you register it, you both register it, you see it, and then you both, without saying a word, both understand to never mention it again. But what a horrible, tragic. I don't know. Hopefully his mom knows about the tuck. This is like a Seinfeld thing. Does she know about the tuck? Does she know about the
I
shrinkage?
didn't know. I have never heard that
Because
before.
if she doesn't know about the tuck, what is she going to think happened? Right?
Right. Yeah.
Can I ask Gary, do you know about the tuck?
That phrase wasn't really a thing back in my day.
what did you do with
back
it?
in the 1920s?
Do you remember when
They
you
didn't
were
have
that
shame
age?
back then.
I think I preferred
There was
the,
no buses.
They let
I was
it all
close
hang out.
enough to walk or ride my bike to school. I think I used let's say the downward dog method of,
That doesn't work.
No. That's valid.
does.
I think it's an
Downward
inferior
dog.
technique, but you know.
Okay, at the risk of being too graphic, it doesn't.
Yeah,
First of all, if you're torqued, it doesn't go down all the way, and if you do force it down, it's going to be painful.
Yeah, it hurts.
That's not a.
That's why
that
it's
was never an
inferior.
option. For
But you have to acknowledge it is the safer bet because then it remains in its proper region.
No, but
it's not up in the belly.
also there's too much
This
pressure.
situation would have been avoided by the downward dog. Is all I'm saying. See, Gary,
in his
that's-
case, yes.
But wouldn't it stick out?
Yeah, it still sticks. It still sticks
I
out.
have
That's also
not
the.
even-
it has its pros and cons. That's
What
all I'm
is
saying.
Because I'm thinking like yoga poses. What is the downward
Okay,
dog?
just imagine you're wearing jeans.
I thought so. Okay, but I thought he meant he would like just. That's what I thought at
no,
first that he was
you
saying.
point it instead of pointing it up, you point it down.
Got it.
That's
Going
true.
down your leg, so to speak.
You know, it's not just technology that's improved. So much has improved and changed since you were a kid.
Right.
People, and I'm glad to say people are no longer doing the downward dog. That's just madness. It's madness what you guys did back then.
We've
What was
evolved.
also going on? Segregation. Things have changed for the better, my friend.
It was not de jure segregation, though. It was de facto segregation, which meant it wasn't a law. It just weirdly happened that all the white people ended up in the same school and all the black people ended up in the same
That still,
school.
unfortunately, is a problem.
And you also you said it backwards.
Well, and then we had busing, of course.
what
in
did
which-
what did he say backwards?
The de jure and the facto. I think.
Oh
the
yeah.
other way around.
Did you
Right, 'cause
de jure
de
your de
facto? De facto would be what
de
you were
facto
describing.
is the fact.
right?
Right.
So there was segregation factually. It was not a law that there is
okay.
segregation.
I got
I think
it.
he said it right.
De jure versus de
Ah.
facto.
Yeah,
Maybe I just misunderstood.
my dad's pretty slick with
He's pretty slick.
with his
He
diction.
was a
I'll
poli
say.
sci major. That's what he always shares with me.
I'll say, Dad, you always impressed all of us with your diction. I don't recall ever asking you what a word meant one time and you not knowing.
Well, thank you. That's
I always question Dad because I'm always reading, and I have this little notebook of every time I learn a new word. Even now, I write it down, and I always ask Dad, "Do you know what this word is?" Although there was one word.
Oh, see, she
that I
finally
remember.
came across one
What was
word
the
I
one
didn't
word?
know.
This is
After
the
hundreds
Klein
of words
household.
that I knew.
I don't even remember.
They all find one thing to argue about and to question each other about.
Always.
No, we have way more than one thing now.
Way more than one thing. One thing an hour, maybe.
After all these years, guys, it is inspiring.
Keeps us
Well, get off the. Oh, there it is.
Oh, sorry.
There it is. There it is. You know what? Let's get off the topic of the genitals quickly.
Yes, please.
please.
Well, I know that this one was a little bit different, but we still was.
Well, this was today I fucked up. Well, my thought is,
It wasn't anyone.
I feel like I would have got away fast enough. Also, I feel like I wouldn't
Yeah.
go into that situation tucked.
Right.
I would have either waited it
It's
out
too close to proximity.
or I would have found some way, because that's in the proximity of your mom.
So embarrassing.
And I don't know how long his shirt was or what kind of pants he was wearing, but I feel like I would have gone into that situation more prepared.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah,
That was reckless
that's
on his
true.
part.
I
It
think
was.
It was.
He did act reckless. I agree.
What
Like,
if
you
you're,
can't even risk that. Like, even the 1,000th% of that happening, you cannot risk that.
Yeah.
what if you're an unfortunate person whose Johnson isn't tall enough to do the tuck?
You wait.
Then what do you do?
Oh, well then you.
Whose
don't-
dick? It doesn't matter how your dick is not going to be big enough. You can't tuck. The tuck, it
You
works
can
for
lower your
everybody.
pants.
Your
You could
dick can
tuck
be
it the
too
other
small
way.
to tuck.
That's what he was
That's what I
what he
said.
said.
That's what I
Oh well,
said.
then if your dick is too small to tuck, there's other you can
can still lower
accommodate it in other ways.
Then you use downward dog.
Yeah, the downward dog, and you can even tuck to the side.
I
Frankly,
think yoga
Yeah,
is going to
probably,
sue
yeah.
me for using that expression. I think
listen, if you're,
too graphic.
yeah, you have other options if your penis is not tuckable,
Oh my God.
and we don't want to.
What a horror that you guys go through in adolescence. I had no idea.
It's
Are
a
we-
whole thing.
Providing a public service or what? This is so educational.
Well, wasn't that fun, guys? Nothing like discussing genitals with your parents, folks.
Nothing like it.
And moving right along, Zach, how'd you feel on that one? Having a good time up there?
Oh, I better not touch my dog.
Don't.
What?
Hey, hands off that dog, Dan.
What if it's a Dodger dog, Zach?
Oh, it better be Farmer John. Gary.
Well, if it's a Dodger dog, you know I'm going in with two hands.
Oh God.
Call me Otani because I'm up to bat.
I love me a Dodger dog.
And not Farmer John for years, unfortunately.
Say what?
No, it's
Farmer
better.
John does
Hebrew
not
National Way.
supply Dodger dogs anymore.
What did John do?
It's not
I
kosher.
don't know.
It's not kosher. They have
was
Hebrew
never
National.
kosher.
What-
Don't they have
are you
Hebrew
loyal to
National?
Are you loyal to John?
Well, I don't think the hot dogs there are as good since they have a different supplier.
You're 100% correct.
Thank
I
you.
agree completely.
This is Dodger talk. This is what they call inside baseball. We are, yes, discussing the quality of hot dogs at Dodger Stadium.
Couple of Jews talking about hot dogs.
With Dodgers season ticket holders.
They're not as long.
That's what she said. All right, this is our last story. We're going to throw it on over to you, Morgan. Let's lock it up here on our H3 Videos on Demand VOD time. Take it away.
Ugh. Am I the asshole for wanting a sunrise wedding? Every year on our anniversary, my fiance and I wake up early to go to the beach and watch the sunrise together. It's a special tradition, as we both have overcome a number of personal challenges during our time together, and the symbolism of watching a new day begin is deeply meaningful for us. We decided we wanted to incorporate this into our wedding. Our plan is to have our ceremony on the beach and have everyone walk over to the beachfront restaurant for breakfast, Bloody Marys and mimosas. We've already talked to the restaurant owner about this, who loves the idea, and will be happy to open early for us. After that, everyone is free for the remainder of the day. Our friends and family are mostly local and should be able to travel to the beach in under an hour, except for some extended family flying in from Canada, but that's unavoidable. Based on our geographical location and the date of the wedding next summer, we've scheduled the ceremony to start at 5:30 a.m. when there should be plenty of light, but the sun itself won't be quite visible yet. We've gotten a lot of backlash from our families about this, who say that this is way too early and we need to move the ceremony to a more normal time of day. But my fiance and I don't feel like we're asking for anything that unreasonable.
Well, I'm
Am I the asshole?
RSVPing. No. Here's what I think.
That's crazy.
First of all, the request as it is unreasonable. And I think if you want to reasonably request this, you got to put them up the day before so they can come at a reasonable time.
Good idea.
And people have destination weddings that, so this is a thing where people have to put in the effort, right, to attend this wedding. But if you bring them to a hotel, right, that's nearby the venue, everybody can come the day before, have a good time, wake up early, do the wedding, and then you have the whole day to spend together. That sounds like reasonable and frankly a fun and good time, right? But expecting people to arrive from Canada or whatever, drive in at 5:30, I am saying, no thank you, sir. I'll see the photos. I'll like the photos on Facebook.
Just let me know how it was.
Yeah, that's so easy to fix. All you have to do is the bride and groom get up at whatever time the sun is rising, and then meet your guests at at 10 o'clock or whatever.
That's interesting. They have a private ceremony.
Yeah, and then have
special for you guys. You get the photos with the
Right.
sunrise behind you.
Sure.
And then have a one for the that's a
right,
good
and that's
compromise,
really
too.
sweet because it's so personal.
You can
just
make
the
it
two
voluntary.
of you.
Like if you want to show up at this
Right.
crazy time,
Exactly.
please join us. If not, we understand.
I agree.
And act like a human. So.
Dan, you
easy to fix.
Dan, I sent some pushback from you over there.
You do?
Squinting, yes.
Well, no, I think I'm right along with what you guys are saying. I think it's not necessarily that they're an asshole, but I just think that there should be a live and let live here. You want to have your wedding at 5:30, have your wedding at 5:30. Don't expect anybody to show up.
Right.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Just,
Yeah.
that's fine.
Yeah.
If you really want your family there, then you're going to have to make a little bit of compromise.
Yeah, they're being
Maybe
a
bump
little
it back a little
selfish.
bit.
I
But
think.
on the other hand, it is your family member. They're presumably only going to get married once. You get up early one day, you can't do that. I mean, that's not. It's not really like
It depends.
the
on
worst
situation.
thing to ask people to do.
If my kids are, I'll be there for my kids.
Right.
So yeah, that's my take too. Immediate family,
Yeah.
they gotta be there. It's once in a lifetime type shit. Cousins,
No,
nah,
fuck no.
I'm not waking up that early for a
Fuck
cousin.
no,
You know what I mean?
come to the reception. Come later.
Sibling,
Yeah.
yeah, we'll be there.
Mom, dad,
Sibling.
sibling.
dad, yeah.
That's it. You
Sibling.
know.
Siblings and parents. That's
Parents.
it.
Yeah, exactly.
I think
Cousin, anything outside of that is a hell no.
Unless you're like paying for the hotel and all this, and you make a thing out of it, and that's on your dime.
Then I'm coming.
Then hey, fair game.
Yeah, that
fair
sounds
game.
fun.
That's a
Let's
fair
have a
trade.
good time.
I go back to what would Larry David do?
Great question.
Larry would not go to that.
Absolutely
No,
not.
he wouldn't.
No
way.
chance. in
And
hell.
I live by the Larry David motto. I ain't
He's your
going.
North Star.
Larry David will pay somebody to get married on that day, so he has for sure a reason not to be there.
And then he'll go,
I have another wedding that day.
What's the motto, Zach?
I can't make it.
Motto.
WWLDD. What would Larry David do?
There it is.
Interesting.
What is Larry David's motto? Zach?
He just said it.
What's his motto?
His motto is.
He said he lives
do
by
it.
his.
Well,
can't do
Well,
it.
yeah. What is
would-
his motto?
what
My
would-
dad makes a good point. You say he has a motto,
Be
but you didn't. The motto in it would imply some kind of phrase or saying.
I guess more like his personality.
His ethos, his philosophy.
Be a practical, mature Jewish man.
His approach to life.
Be a practical, mature Jewish man that lives by his own path
Walks his own path.
and is able to do so by making a noise saying, not good today."
Very, very, very nice.
Yes. So ultimately, when you think about weddings, they're usually at very convenient times. I mean, strategically placed either in the early evening or the late afternoon, a time where everyone can make it. Mm-hmm.
Now, again, to really examine what the question is here, of who the asshole is here, there is this detail at the end that it's not just necessarily that people are saying no. they're getting mad at them for planning it this way. I think that's kind of dickish. They can do the wedding however they want.
I think.
But I think it's because they're being expected to be there.
Right. It's a demand. I mean, when you have to go to a wedding early like that, as far as women go, they have to get up, wash their hair, style it, put on makeup.
I get that.
You gotta wake up at 3 a.m.
You'd have to get up really early.
Well,
and if you're a guest coming from out of town, you're jet lagged. I just think that's, they can compromise. It's a big ask to do something.
I think he's probably exaggerating. I see it more like if my brother was doing that and be like, dude, what the fuck? Like, why are you doing this? You sure you don't want to do it in the middle of the day?
Right.
It could reasonable pushback.
Reasonable pushback, right. And another detail that isn't included here.
When my brother...
Donna just alluded to this. What is the dress code for this wedding? Can I just roll out of bed and show up?
Right.
Because if I can do that, that's not that bad.
It feels Hawaiian dress shirt to me.
If I can be wearing board shorts in a Hawaiian shirt at this wedding, then
Although
I mean 5:30 sucks, but I could just roll out of bed.
It's gonna be freezing.
Yeah, that's true. It'd probably be really fucking cold.
Hey
there.
Zach, this is what I say when my brother Sean tells me he's getting married at 5:30 a.m. That's how we do it, folks. Well, don't we have fun here? These VODs do never quit, and I'll tell you, it's not live. It's on demand. Video. VODs on demand. Coming at you from Los Angeles. Joined by my lovely wife, my beautiful crew. Thank you, Morgan, the MC. Zach, tipping my hat to you still, sir. And my parents, of course, the guests of honor. Such lovely input from you guys. Valued participants here, and we're so grateful for that. Friends at home, friends, family, and everybody else. I hope you had a lot of fun here today. We'll see you next time on H3 Video VODs on Demand.
Bye.